Well, welcome back, folks. We are on an adventure today. Today we're in Eufaula State Park, and I'm driven by this pond that I can see from the road. It's off in the woods a little ways, and I couldn't see it before until fall time started really started losing all the leaves, and I noticed it. And so I pulled it up on the satellite image, and I see there's not just one pond, but there's a second pond even that's hard to see from, you can't even see it from the road. So today's mission is we're gonna find these ponds, we're gonna fish these ponds, we're gonna find out what's in them, and if all goes well, hopefully we'll be bringing home some fish to put into our pond. We're gonna get to a spot where we can get into the woods. This actually looks like a spot where someone's taken a four-wheeler in this loose spot here. That would be kind of neat. I feel like they probably put those cables up to prevent people from taking four-wheelers back there. But that would be convenient if we could get one back there, but I don't think we're going to attempt that because I'm pretty sure that's against the rules. So, we'll see you all down in the water. There is not a very clear-cut path in there. I don't think many people come back here, which is bizarre to me because you can see it from the road in the fall time at least. It's gonna be thorny, and I should have brought the machete, honestly. So let's try and get in here. I mean, it's up to like my waist, so it's like up to Matthew's chest. This is some thick stuff. Matthew, have you? I don't know, maybe we gotta try another way. I feel like once we get in, it clears up a little bit. There's just, it's like tall grass. Go away, snakes. We don't want anything to do with you. If you are out here, just, let's, yeah, thorns. Oh, it's got me. It's got me in every way. Okay, hey, look at that. Yeah, see, we made it through the thick stuff. I knew once we make it through the thick stuff. Oh boy, getting the cooler back here is gonna be something else. We may have to, see, I'm glad we didn't decide to just bring the cooler in anyways, because it'd be silly if we fish this and couldn't get anything. Hey, this is a really weird little bed down area right by the road. For real, deer? Is that what you guys are doing these days? Just hanging out right by the road? They bed down. Apparently they're bedding down right by the road so that they can, at a moment's notice, be able to spring out in front of you and scare the crap out of you at night. Make you slam on your brakes. They want to be ready in case a car comes by. Now, I'm pretty sure you're not allowed to hunt out here. I may be mistaken on that though, so I might have to double check that. Because if you are allowed to hunt, we probably ought not to be messing around here during hunting season. Also, if you are allowed to hunt out here, I might take a look-see around and see if there's any areas worth hunting. I mean, man, this is tall stuff. Like, it is getting taller, but I think it gets to be better. Yeah, there's the pond out there. Let's work our way over. So I think we're gonna have to go around to the far side of the pond, just because as we're getting up there, it's like all marshy. And I mean, if I were wearing waders, that wouldn't be a problem. So I really should have brought the machete though, I'll tell you what. Ah, thorns. Get out of the way, thorns. Ow, okay. Let's see if I can get underneath these thorns. Oh, but there's thorns around my leg. Oh, and my water's open. So I'm spilling water everywhere. Oh, I am in a position. I am in a position. Oh no. Okay, all right. I'm stuck like 3 different ways. Just pull through, Matt. Just pull through. Oh, my hat. Okay, duck down. Yeah, there you go. All right, so we've got to go away from the pond to get back to the pond. Very roundabout way to go fishing. I'm starting to see why it doesn't seem like many people are out here fishing this pond. Oh dear, oh dear. Let go of my rod. All right, let's go through this oak tree. There we go, that seems a little bit better now. Goodness gravy, this pond. So we're on the high side, the higher bank side now, because on the other side, there's just straight up marshlands all the way up to the pond. And I think I'm starting to see a light at the end of the tunnel and a possible spot for us to fish this pond. This was a lot more dense than I expected it to be, honestly. It looks so much better from the road. All right, hey, look at that. We have arrived at the shore. Pond. Hey, look, there's a duck way out there. A lonesome duck. It's a good sized pond, but I think the reason why, you know, no one's out here fishing it because it's hard to get to. And why would you fish this dinky little pond when you've got the state's largest lake all around you? So, but I'll tell you why. Because no one else fishes it. So I think it's wise to give it a shot. You know, I almost bet throwing a jig through this grass would also do the trick. Ugh, there's a lot of grass up here on the bank though. My particular boots that I'm wearing today are not very waterproof, so I can't really get into. Of course, we also picked the upwind side, so I see turtles. There's life in this pond. All right, I gotta throw something heavier so I can get further out there. Got a weedless jig here with a Kraken Craw trailer in black and blue, 3/8 ounce, so I can fling it out a little bit further. And I'm gonna just drag it along through the weeds here. I see like a wake out there. Yeah, there's a lot of muck and stuff in this. I can feel it on this jig here. I wonder if this is part of the refuge. I think this is still part of the wildlife refuge. So I think we're good out here as far as hunting goes. There's no hunting. Ooh, there are fish waking around near my jig. Like I spooked them or something. I'm really getting through the thick stuff here. We're gonna try and get around the pond, fish our way around, but mostly I wanna get on that other side because through the woods that way a little ways is a second pond that I guarantee. First off, I don't think anyone is coming through here that often because this place is like thick. I don't think there's many people coming and fishing this pond at all. And again, like why would you when you've got the state's largest lake like right around us? I mean, just like a couple hundred yards through the woods that way and a couple, you know, like half a mile on the other end, there's the lake is wrapped around us. We're on this peninsula here. So, but I guarantee that other one is never fished. I don't think many people even know it's there. You can't see it except for satellite image. So I haven't even seen it with my own eyes yet. I don't even know if it's there. So we're gonna try and get around, see if we make the trek around, if it pays off. Hey look, there's some semblance of a trail through here. Really what it is, there's just less briars and some game paths around here where we can walk without getting completely destroyed by thorns. I saw a spot on that side there that looks like you could easily walk down. Just getting to it is another story, I think. I'm almost tempted to fish from all the way up here, even though I can't cast too far in, and then I'd have to yank the fish in. Oh, hey, look. We're kind of like right by the water. Yeah, let's fish over here for a little bit and see what's what, and then work our way around some more. I mean, there have got to be fish in here. Why else would this pond exist if not for there to be fish in it? Question is, are there bass in here? That's a question. Oh, thorns. Oh, thorns. There's turtle. That lone duck still diving around over there. I mean, that duck is diving for fish. There's no doubt about that. See if we can traverse this, because it's definitely a lot more hazardous than I thought it would be. Yeah. But we can't go, if we go up into the woods, it gets thick back there. Yeah, thorn, hello. I do not want to straddle this thorn vine here while hopping over this crevasse. Can you make that? Well, you don't have to, you could step down into it, I guess. But there's that thorn, right? Yeah. Just don't use the thorns as a thing to hold on to. Oh, hey, looky here. Some washout right up in here. I think last year during the floods, I'm sure that this overflowed and there was a path to the lake from here. That's why I think when the floodwaters receded, there's almost definitely a guarantee that fish from the lake ended up in this pond. A lot of wood pile there is a perfect snake spot to hide whenever it's hot or cold. Try and stay warm for the winter. Let's not wake them up from their slumber. Yeah. Whoop, we can do this. Just right along the edge so that if we trip, we'll fall right into the pond. There we go. All right. Hey, it's much better over here. Let's try a little bit of fishing. Make sure I don't have any trees over my shoulder. You had a bite?
Yeah, actually I had a bite. I saw him come up. It was a little bluegill.
Was it a bluegill?
Yeah, he came up.
That couldn't have been that little of a bluegill if he bit that big of a bite. Took a big bite. Blah, blah. You know what I mean. Yeah. As much as I hate to leave a spot where we're getting bites, I would like to check out that other pond. Maybe it's even juicier than this one. Who knows? I've never seen it with my own eyes. I hope it's not a letdown. Put a lot of effort into getting back this far just to go back there. I'd hate for that pond over there to be just like a dinky little mud hole or something like that. Look good on satellite images. Problem is a lot of the satellite images were taken during the flooding time, so let's get back there and check it out. I'm gonna go through thorns to get to the precarious beaver dam to possibly maybe slip and fall into the creek. That's definitely the way to go. So many thorns. Whoa! Thorns trying to grab me in not so comfortable places. Yeah, let go. Okay. And then we get to descend down this slippery spot. Ow, that's a thorn tree. It's like a devil tree. The pokiness. Can't use that as a grip. All right, let's just try. This mud feels very slippery. All right, I'm going for it. Going for the stick. Whoa! Should have probably not tested it with my full weight right away. All right, let me get over here. Yeah, this is definitely a beaver dam. Okay. All right.
Fine, whatever that thing is.
Ooh, don't push me down the other side. All right, let me go first and make sure that this thing is solid. Don't know how solid it honestly is. I don't know if I want to come back this way. All right. Okay. Yeah, if it'll hold my weight, it should easily hold yours. Yeah, little tiny frogs down in there. All right, up the hill. We're sword fighting here. All right, there we go. Okay. Well, I think the tough part is over. What? I think, yeah. Now it's just getting back. I don't know how we're getting back, but I do know there's a pond that way, at least according to the satellite imagery that I've seen. And I'm going to check that pond out. I think the pond we were fishing is a runoff pond. So look, we got a drainage pipe over here and a little dam of sorts. I think this, I'm telling you, this pond, I bet it's the juiciest pond that ever there was. Let's check it out. Let's check it out. All right. Oh, hey. State Game Park Refuge, hunting and trapping prohibited. Oh, ooh, ducks. Those are big fat ducks too. Oh, this is a pond. This is a juicy pond. Oh, look at this. I'm loving this. I like this. And look at the bank. The bank isn't completely overgrown. All right.
Not super nice.
I'm liking our odds here. This is like super secret hidden pond. Oh, look at this. Look at this. A much clearer path to the road. I bet.
Gone to this pond.
I know. I bet people come out here. Sometimes what seems like the easier pond to get to is not necessarily, because that was a mess getting to that one. But this one has this like clearly, obviously someone has, I think someone's driven a UTV back through here or something. But this is a good looking pond. I like its shape. I can see there's some decent depth already right in here. I say throw your spinner just straight down the middle there and see if anyone's home right in here. And then we'll work our way around this pond and see what we can get. Don't hit the tree though.
And I got the tree.
You got the tree. Here. Now let's try to get it loose without swinging it around because. All right, let me put this up. Oh, he let go of it. Oh, I bet he's got one of my claws. Oh, no, he didn't. He didn't get my claws. All right. We're in business, son. We're in business. Only thing I've ever seen eat a jig like that is a bass. There are bass in this pond. Keep it coming in. Oh. Oh, it's a bass. Good freaking job. Oh, that is a beauty.
Oh man, yeah.
Oh, that is a beautiful. I was just getting.
Smallmouth?
No, that's not a smallmouth. Oh my goodness. That's just a little largemouth. He is beautiful. All right. Man, I knew there was some in here. All right. You got him? You got him free? All right. Let's get him into the water. Chill out for a little bit. Oh, gosh, that's the world's thickest. I was just, you just saved the life of this grasshopper. This grasshopper was, no kidding, about to go onto a hook because I was about catching some bluegill. But I guess this one-legged grasshopper, I spotted this one-legged grasshopper and I said, well, you're about to be bait. And he just got let free. So let's get this guy on a stringer. And my faith is renewed in our ability to get some bass to go into our pond. So we're gonna head back to the truck, grab the cooler so we can fill it with water, turn the bubble box on, put him in there, and then transport him back home. So we think we found another trail, a trail that will be easier to get out of here than it was coming in. Except, yeah, it looks like it's clearing up and then it's just that field. All right, so we'll follow this out and then we'll get back to the truck and get the cooler. All right, we have returned with a cooler and a bubbler. And he's just chilling out here for now. What are we gonna name him?
I'm gonna call him Luke.
You're gonna call him Luke?
Yeah.
Why?
He looks like a Luke.
He looks like a Luke. All right, then. Let me get some water in this thing here. There we go. Whoa, let's not fall in. Oh, this is gonna be a lot of weight to carry. Let's let some of that water out, shall we? Because I'll be carrying this by myself. All right, buddy. Grab the bubble box. Last bit here before the home stretch, buddy. Luke, I guess is your name. All right, well, he's got himself a little oxygenator and he's just gonna hang out in here. We gotta hike him back to the truck and then back to our pond. All right, so we made it back to our backyard pond and Luke is doing just fine. So it's time to welcome the first bass to our pond.
Here, Luke. Open your mouth.
He's gonna be king bass out here.
Can I touch him? Baba.
All right, hurry, not too long. He's already been through a lot. I don't want him.
Ew.
All right, buddy.
Snip it.
All right, buddy.
Go on.
Come on. Ruger, leave Luke alone. There he goes. Slinking off into the deep.
Wait, you
Ruger.
can see him?
All right, well that concludes that. We have
A bass.
our first bass in our pond. Matthew caught him, his name is Luke.
Probably not.
And if you want to see more videos like this, leave a comment below and let me know. If you don't want to miss any videos, please like and subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Until the next time, we will see you all on the next fishing adventure.